Good morning, my dear students. In this session, we will see how to write program in a small basic. First of all, I just want to introduce you with this editor, and in this, we will see as interface is appearing on our screen. Okay, so in this, mainly four sections are there. That is, the first one is file, second one is wave, third one is clipboard, and the fourth one is program. As you all are aware with the file, because it contains some basic operations or options that is available in almost all the applications of the world, like create new, open the existing file, save, and save as. Then after, in the web menu, you will find that in the web group you will find that import. That means whatever you have created, you can in other application you can import it. And another one is publish. You can publish your program to other devices. Okay, then after, the clipboard provide the basic operations like what: cut, copy, paste, undo, and redo. Then after, whenever after writing the program, we need to run our code to test whether it is working correctly or not. We will click on what? This option is given here. As you can see, this option, that is run command, or we can press what? F5 to run our command. Another option is there. Whenever we just write our code, then it will activated, and it will convert your small basic program into visual basic. Okay, so first today we will see in this section how to display any message on interface. Before that, first we will save our application. Okay, for that we will click on save. It will ask the name. We will write here name, like a small basic demo. Okay, and after that your name, that means file name or project name, will start appearing here. Okay, so now first we will write how to display any message on a screen, and for this we have a one option, that is one command is there, that is text. Okay, as you will type, it will appear, some options will appear on your screen. You have to choose one, that one, and for that you just click on that and press enter. It will appear. Okay, automatically it will write. Then after, with the dot, it connects another method of that class. We have to display on a screen, so for that we will write, we can use what? Two methods are here, write. Okay, write, write text or number to the text window. Unlike write line, this will not append a new line character, which means anything written to the text. That means if we, I will explain you here. First we choose write option, and with the double quote. Okay, we will start writing the code. My name is Abhishek. Okay, this is our message we have to display, and then after we will close the bracket. Okay, that means this is the first line. It will display a message on the screen: my name is Abhishek. Okay, and how we can run it? For that we have option here, that is F5, or we can click on this. It display one message on the screen. What it displaying? Wait a minute, it will show. After this you will get after this you will get a application that will show you this one. Okay, it is our output. As you can see, the output is on your screen. My name is Abhishek, and just after, without leaving any space, it is written here. Press any key to continue. Okay. Now, once again, I will write the program and I will show you how output will appear. Okay. So if we use write, it will start next line just after your message. And if we are writing right line, you will find that what will happen here. Okay, again I am running the program, same program I am running to display the message on a screen to the users को हम लोग एक message display करेंगे. What you will notice here in the previous output, this line press any key to continue was just after the word Abhishek. Okay, and with right line, the line is changed. That means whenever we have to change the line after the output, we will use right line, and when we have to not change the line, we will use right. Okay, so now we will see the next part of that program. That means here one we have given message, my name is Abhishek. Now I'm just erasing this one and writing another message. Okay, suppose write line, and in a message box, okay, here I will type enter your name. Now what we have to do, we will just take this one, how to take any input from the user. हम लोग user से कैसे कोई input लेंगे. Okay, and for this we have given one message, enter your name, and after this we will create one variable जिसमें हम लोग उसके name को जब accept करेंगे तो उसको कहीं पे store करेंगे. For that one variable I am taking, that is name. Okay, equals to, we have one command to take input from the screen, that is text window dot read. It will accept the name from the user, and after that what it will do, it will give one message. Okay, it will allow you to just take name as a input, to take name as a input, and then after in, so here we will see first statement will display message on the screen, enter your name. After that user will enter the name, and that name entered by the user will be stored in this variable name. एक name variable है जिसमें user का जो भी name वो enter करेगा, that we will store here. And after that we just display that name to the user. How we can display whatever user has entered, like this. First last statement in this will display the name of the user. Okay, so here we will run the program, and here I'm, as you can run, it will show enter your name. Here I'm just typing one name, Amit. Okay, and after that, as you will press enter, it will show the name Amit. That means the message, the name entered by user is what? Amit, and it will display also Amit on the screen. With the last statement here, this line will appearing here two times Amit. One Amit, first one we have entered, and second one is displayed by the small basic on this output screen. Okay, like this, we can perform so many work here. Okay, so many programs here. Just one I am just going to show you by the use of if. Okay, here here we have written one program. It will check the entered number is what? Less than 10 or smaller than 10. Okay, in this first line will display the message on the screen, enter your enter any number. After that we will accept that number and store the number entered by the inputted by the user in variable num. Okay, and then after, with the help of conditional statement, that is if else, we will check the entered number is less than 10 or greater than 10. If it is less than 10, it will display a message here. If the condition is checking number is less than 10, that means here 10 is greater than number. Okay, and in the second else case, you will find that it will display entered number is greater than 10. If we enter any number greater than 10, then it will display the else part. If we will input any number smaller than 10, then it will execute the if part. This one is called if part or if block, and the down one just after else, in between else and if, this block is called else block, and in between if and else, this statement is coming under which block? If block. Okay, so now we will just run this program here. Enter any number. Okay, in the next line we are just typing any number 5. Okay, it is a small. Now see the output, entered number is smaller than 10. हम लोगों ने जो नंबर इंटर किया है वो क्या है? स्मॉलर देन 10 है. That means it the our condition is true. Our condition is what? True. Okay, so it is first part is showing here. If we enter any number greater than 10, then what will be the output? Just check now. I'm entering here just number 15 and enter. Entered number is greater than 10. Like this, we can check what will be the output of our program. Okay, so in the next session we will see something new, and after that we will study all other statements in that, that is if then else and nested if else in the next section. Thank